Hey y'all, welcome to the next Odyssey video. On this day, Odyssey met Fledge for the second time. So here, Elisa Wallace is helping me with her horse Fledge. I'm sure all of you Mustang fans know who Fledge is. He helped Odyssey lead out of the round pen for the first time and guided him into the barn. And on this day, he's working to get Odyssey over his fear of riders on horseback. He has been pretty scared of seeing people ride horses, even when we had him in the round pen and we were riding well away from the round pen. He would see us and he would get nervous and start going back and forth. And so that's been something that I knew from the very beginning we'd have to work on, and thankfully Elisa was willing to help with Fledge. So here she's just working on yielding his hindquarters. He was a little sticky at first and reluctant to move forward, and so she's loosening up those hindquarters so he can start to move forward. She did end up picking up the flag because Odyssey was still being
Good
sticky.
boy,
Good job, Fledge.
Ah, look at them. Matching pair.
I was kind of filming intermittently because I was mostly watching and learning.
I'm training it.
I mean, he's laying on my leg now, but that's good. Good boy.
He's comfortable.
Good boy.
I'm gonna post a picture of the two of them and I'm gonna be like, would you want your Mustang small or medium? Your chestnut blaze Mustang.
I feel like Ellen, if we put our two up together, they'd be like, that's okay, you don't need to catch us anymore. We have all we need.
Pretty much. They're pretty attached.
Odyssey was a bit nervous and trying to go fast, and then he got fussy about the halter, but he quickly figured out the trotting while ponying thing. Thank you to Megan for filming this part.
Ellen, he like already looks so fit and muscle.
I know, he's all shiny and sleeked out.
Now that Odyssey was warmed up and got used to Elisa riding Fledgy beside him, I was able to hop on and she ponied me around for a bit. That way she could help guide Odyssey. And then we would start to do some traffic training where we ride around and towards each other so that Odyssey gets used to traffic, as we call it, which is other riders on horseback. I just think these two make the cutest matched pair with their blazes. Starting colts like this never fails to make me feel like a kid at a birthday party getting a pony ride.
Eye contact.
Oh.
It got him off. He was like, oh.
Wait, were you and Ellen making eye contact or was Elisa making...
He was like, right, Dad. Kept like doing his thing. Well, he's body slamming him and shoving my knee into his flank. I was thinking flank Fledge for not liking it. Oh. That's some naughty.
Ellen's out here giving Charlie horses.
And synchronized halt on point. She then started to lunge me on Odyssey to work up to me riding him by myself.
So this is what you meant when you said you needed to give us lunge lessons? All right, now unclip her, let her go. You could get off. Ellen said absolutely not.
How soft is your horse? I was just adjusting the reins with no intentions whatsoever, and he was flexed around like, what am I doing? What do you need me to do?
Still getting organized over here.
Hi, Fledge.
We started out with a bit of follow the leader.
He is learning.
Then we traded places, as that would be the next step to making Odyssey more independent.
There's mountain lion on that horse's back.
Momo, shut up.
The next thing, and what typically scares them the most, is going head on at another horse. That's what they really need to be prepared for when you ride them around other people and take them in the warm-up ring.
We call this yin and yang.
I think our synchronized square halts are really coming along. This was where Odyssey started to get nervous for the first time. He saw Fledge coming at him from a greater distance, and he wanted to spin and go the other way. So my job was to keep him straight and guide him towards Fledge.
Slippery clip one.
And only knee patch breeches. He said, no, that's okay, Ellen.
Here I'm using the fence to help give him a clear boundary and guide him between the fence and Fledge.
This again.
I'm rewarding any forward motion, so it's okay if he goes fast as long as he goes forward.
He said, gotta get through the gap, Ellen. Is he as reactive if he was to come up in the same amount of space but towards Fledgy's butt instead of his head?
Odyssey's fear of traffic is something that he's going to get over gradually, and we'll work some more on in a future video where I ride him with Fledge in a larger area. But this was an amazing amount of progress considering how scared he was of seeing us ride horses when he first got to the farm. And for me to be able to ride him bareback in a halter straight at Fledge was huge progress for him. Thank you so much to Elisa for the help, and of course to Fledge, the best boy.
I'm excited to get him more broke, Ellen, and then go try him on some cows.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video as I continue Odyssey's riding journey.